Are you longing for a life that is full of vibrancy, joy, and actually impact? You need to become radically you. In this day and age, we are bombed with confusion. It's very difficult to decide because there are so many options. It is very difficult to make our mind and be clear about what needs to be done, what needs to be released, because there are so many options, because there are so many things to be anxious about. In today's video, we are going to talk about practical ways in which you can train your discernment. Why do you need to train your discernment? Because you need to become the leader of your own life. You need to promote yourself to the CEO of your own life, to say what stays and what goes, which project we are going to do, which project you are not going to do, and how you are going to do it. Today, I came across the bulls of Picasso. Picasso, Spanish painter of my heart as a Mexican, he loved La Fiesta Brava, this big expression of courage. He loved to go there, and he painted the bull in as much detail as you cannot imagine. That were his first bulls, with a lot of detail. And as years passed, he asked himself the question of what was really essential to draw the bull. And as years passed, he took elements away and elements away and elements away until the last paintings that were just lines. And those ones, the last ones, it is very clear to see that they are made by him. They have become even his signature. And how did he do that? By asking two questions. What needs to go? What needs to stay? What needs to go? What needs to stay? This is particularly what we need to be doing in this 2025. And seeing our entire life as a masterpiece, as the bull of Picasso. Your Picasso, your life is the bull. What needs to go so that it's a perfect, a more accurate expression of who you are, of who is that expanded version of you. And it's very interesting to think about the expanded version of you, because expanded version of you doesn't mean that you need to add more things. On the contrary, you need to release and become more present in what you are doing. So, but how do I become more present? I will tell you to stop scrolling. I will tell you to create more silence, to switch off all your mobile devices, all your devices around 9 o'clock. But I know that for many, that is a step too far. So I have for you in this video very practical steps that you can take to ground yourself in your knowing while you are in the haze of the world. When you are in a traffic jam, when your child is crying, when you are cooking, when you are in front of an Excel file, when you are negotiating, giving a presentation. The first idea that I have for you is to notice your breath. Just to notice your breath. How are you breathing? Are you breathing really shallowly? This is something that gives you anxiety, that makes you feel, I don't really like that. Are you breathing with calmness of being and happiness? This actually makes me excited. This is something positive. As you become connected, aware of your own breathing, aware of your own physicality, you will be able to assess if that is in front of you is something that needs to be released, is something that needs to be expanded, is something that needs to be explored, just by noticing your breathing. Not manipulating it, not changing it, making longer or shorter, but just by noticing, just by becoming aware of your breathing. That was number one. Number two is the body scan. The body scan is really to ask your body to tell you more information of what is happening. Your body has knowledge, and it gives you information about the past, about the future, about your feelings, your body, your emotions, your physical health. And how you do it? Imagine that you're literally a scanner, and you start scanning with your attention from the top of your head all the way to your feet. Of course, very slowly. So you feel the top of your head, you feel your forehead, you feel your head, you feel your eyes and your ears, your nose, your mouth, your throat, and you go down and down and down the bottom, from the front to the back, the hips, the legs. You go very slowly. And then you notice when there are places where you feel more pressure, higher temperature, cold, where you feel sensations that are easily to be recognizable, like hunger, like thirst, like I want to go to the toilet. First, you want to get rid of those ones, because that one, I'm thirsty or I want to go to the toilet, are very common, you know. They are very easy to solve. So you solve that, and you can do the scanning again and look where is the lesson, the message that your body is telling you. If you feel a hole in the stomach, that's where your power is. Maybe you feel disempowered. So you feel disempowered in that situation. What does that mean? That you need to educate yourself more? Does it mean that that person upsets you? Does it mean that you actually don't want to be there? You kind of start investigating by feeling that hole in the stomach. Or you feel a knot in your throat. What could that mean? Could that mean that I am not expressing everything that I'm trying to express, what I'm longing to express? Am I expressing something in a shallow way and I need to go deeper? Shoulders are normally responsibility. Am I carrying too much? Am I carrying something that I shouldn't be carrying? In general, the left side of the body is everything about the past, everything about the emotions, everything about the mother. So investigate, just be quiet. For a while I had a pain in the shoulder. It was a lot of responsibility of past emotions. I had a pain in my left eyes. I didn't want to see what those emotions of the past were. Just notice. For a while I had pains in my hands, like I wanted to grasp because I was very attached to the outcome of that project. Just feel and talk to your body. Talk to your body. When you don't understand, for example, headache, Headache can be so many things. So just sit with the sensation. Have a conversation with your headache. Don't let it go, because you see, those things, those emotions, those sensations, those experiences come to your life to tell you something, to give you information of what needs to go or what needs to stay, or what needs to stay in which way, or what needs to be released in which way. Have a conversation with your headache, with your pain in the hands, with your pain in the knee. What is what you come here to teach me? Another technique that I absolutely love, in the moments when I feel really anxious and I don't want to even to see reality and I feel just too weak, is I really take time and retire to a place where I can be by myself. And I create a visualization for myself, imagining that the Great Mother holds me. And the Great Mother, you can imagine her like what your culture told you. The Inuits talk about Setna, the Aztecs we talk about Coatlicue, the Christian Church talks about the Virgin Mary. Take the representation that feels more wholesome to you. Could be your grandmother, could be all the lineage, or the female lineage to hold you. To hold you because all the female lineage, all those ancestors, particularly all that who have passed, they have just been there, done that, they've seen it, they are full of wisdom. So just ask for help. Just ask for help. And let that image come to you. You will feel immediately a support all in your back, like a shawl or like a breeze or like a hug. Just they will be behind you. I can do this indeed when I retire to a place of meditation, but I can also do it in a meeting or even when I do public speaking. Come and help me. I'm in a moment of fear, or I'm in a moment in which I am about to be the best version of me, but I need your help. So if you are needing to decide really someone extra help, we all have it. The help of the universe, the help of your great-grandmother, the help of the divine feminine. Just call it. Call it in, because it's, it's on holidays all the time. It's eternally available for you. Just call it in. You will be so surprised. And finally, I would like to offer to you the powerful technique of the rampage of appreciation. This is showering with love everything that is in your life. Everything is everything. Oh, I'm so grateful for my computer. I'm so grateful for the Excel file. I am so grateful for my boss. I'm so grateful for the washing machine. I'm so grateful for my children. I'm so grateful for the shoes. I'm so grateful for also the things that you would label as bad. With the dust on the table, for the socks on the floor, for the politicians, for the for natural disasters. I am so grateful for entire life. I'm so grateful to be alive in this moment, to be who I have to be, even if I do not understand what that is. But I am so grateful. I'm grateful even for my state of confusion. I am so grateful for the fact that I don't understand and I am trying. Just shower with gratitude, things that you can really say thank you for, like, the love of your children, the love of your husband, or your washing machine, for the things that you could detest as I said, horrors in the world, but also things that are inside of you. Things that are inside of you. Thank you for your intelligence, thank you for your intuition, but also thank you for your confusion. Thank you for the questioning. Thank you for the things that you think are your inner saboteurs, that maybe will be your wisdom. Don't disregard anything. The thing about this exercise is to be grateful about everything and put everything in the good pile. Like life was happening for you. That absolutely everything that you are aware of is happening for you. All is happening for you. What does that mean? All is a gift, all is good, all is there for you to grow, to become, to be who you are. So if all is well, so then what do you do? If all is well, your life is already a masterpiece. If all is well and your life is already a masterpiece, then what next? It has to be a very expansive exercise. So there you go, all my recommendations. I hope they help you. Please let me know, what did you try? Do you have other ways in which you are making your life a masterpiece by taking charge and being the leader of your own life? How do you do it? Type it in the comments, what inspired you, what you offer as an ideas, and of course feel free to contact me. I always love to hear from the community. I wish you all the best, and may you have a wonderful year.